Hey guys, Imran here today with an accessory for the Galaxy Fold. Today we have a screen protector by a brand called Healing Shield. So in case you haven't heard of them before, they are actually quite a famous brand from South Korea, known for their high quality protective films for various smart devices. They carry quite a comprehensive product line, and the one that I have here today is the most complete pack. So it covers the front display over here, the hinge at the side, the back of the phone here, and finally the main display that is on the inside. As for the characteristics of the film, it has a clear transparent finish. The material used here is able to resist against scratches and is specially designed for the curved edges of the phone. Now, I know most of you guys must be wondering whether it's actually safe to apply a film on the main display, given the fact that the phone already came out of the factory with a pre-applied layer, as well as the explicit warnings out of the box against applying any films on the main display. Therefore, in order to determine the risk, I've actually looked around and did some research. So the first thing is to understand how the factory film was applied, and as per recent teardown videos, we can see that unlike the first iteration of the phone, where the film was peelable from the main display, the units that we have today in our hands have films that cover all the way to the edges of the display and under the hinge, therefore making it less of a risk of potentially lifting the factory film when removing the Healing Shield screen protector. To further validate this, I actually managed to find a video from a Korean phone owner who had applied a similar screen protector and subsequently removed it without any issues or damages to his device. Having said that, proceed this only with caution and at your own risk. With that out of the way, let's now get around applying the screen protectors. Inside the package, you'll find an installation kit which consists of a cleaning wipe, 2 squeegees, a microfiber cloth, and a dust remover. As for the screen protectors, you'll get a total of 4 films, one for the main display, one for the front display, one for the hinge, and one for the back. So this is how it looks like after a fresh application. You'll notice that there are still many small bubbles visible, especially on the hinge. I could have perhaps done a little bit better at applying, but not to worry, most of these bubbles will slowly disappear over time, which you will see later on. A small tip that I have is to be patient and keep reapplying until you get as little bubbles as possible. And once everything is done, I would recommend putting the phone aside for a couple of days for the film to settle in. And this is 48 hours later. As you can see, there are no more bubbles on the front display. For the hinge, it is now much better than before, with only a couple of small bubbles still visible, and these bubbles will eventually fade away with more time. The back is good as well, with no visible bubbles. Likewise, for the main display, everything looks good here with zero bubbles. Overall, I would say these protection films really make a whole lot of difference, as I no longer have to worry about being too rugged with the device. So, if you are interested in picking this up, I have included a link in the description below on where you can get it. And that is all we have for this video. I do have more Galaxy Fold content lined up very soon, so if you don't want to miss out on them, do leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you in the next one.